This is the bottom of the page. As you can see, it's a black screen with white lettering and some symbols, some gray. And it's easy to read. It's at least not terrible. Let's scoot up a little bit. And now we see, now I'm going to stick over to the right here where I have my scroll bar. Hopefully it doesn't get taken away because that's something else I did a video about. Here we see verified solutions. This is more of an ad than anything. As you can see, there's only 4 things in here. And then the page's actual content, like top free assets, 5. And then top trending access, a 5x1. And then we get top selling assets, a 5x1. And then we get looks like a 2x5 array for new assets. And then we get on sale assets, 5x1. And then we get the top of the page here where it includes that, it says AI. Now, if we hover over each, we get industry, SDKs, templates, VFX, tools, audio, 2D, 3D. So far, it's consistent. And some of you already figured out, since this is looking absolutely not horrible, I've already done some things to make it not be, because it was unusable on purpose, because the people who run Unity made it that way. And I'm going to show it to you in a minute. It has a set of statements and claims that are basically, this is the boasting. We have top rated assets, 13,000. Rated by 85,000 customers, supported by 100,000 plus forum members, and every asset moderated by Unity. None of this needs to be here. It should be on the intro page like this, I suppose, but it should be like, give us a single page where you put all the crap up that we don't want to see when we're trying to get something done. Put it on one page. Now we're going to look at the black bar at the top, which you would think would be extremely helpful and wouldn't do things like waste space, be a distraction, be something that would easily interfere with me being able to do something. So I'm going to use my mouse in the normal way people do on a computer. I'm going to sneak it around that black bar, go onto the scroll bar. Oh, look, an ad. I didn't kill that because I wanted to show you that is the least annoying one. So we're going to go up here and I can hover over all my buttons and nothing weird happens. Here's the direction controls. Here's this. These are all part of what's sometimes called the Chrome, or the user interface for the app. In this case, it's a copy of Firefox that's heavily modified, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm using Red Fox or Redacted Fox version 140. This is so far the one that I've been able to get to stop doing things. Yes, the people at Red Fox or Redacted Fox integrated crap into the browser. You have to turn it off and uninstall it and then delete files. Anyway, here we go. Now we're going to look at what goes wrong when we try to use anything in the black bar. Let's hover over Asset Store. Okay. Search, a very necessary thing, is placed in the void here. Here's our checkout cart, quick access, and that would be for a user account, even though for some reason it doesn't include the pop-out. Now let's look at Sell Assets, and now we see it gray out the rest of the page, and it does a fly-out menu like this. Now, if by any chance any of you watching work at a company that does web design, or you're a person learning web designs, I will explain this to you clearly. If I see on your resume that you do anything like that, I will refuse to hire you and you will never know it. And everybody else out there, if you're gonna get a website done, when you look at someone's work, make sure they link to things that only show what they did. Make sure they don't go to this site where it does this. That is extremely jarring, distracting, obnoxious. Okay, now let's go to look at Hire an Artist. It has a big Learn More button, which just means it would be what I call a click-through process, if I could reach it. And if I do that, it does a fancy pants bullshit thing. Instead of just, when we click it, you might have noticed it says in the lower left, AssetStoreUnity.com, Hire Artists. And what happens if we hover over to Learn More? It's the same thing. This flyout menu isn't being done for consistency. It's being done for visual distraction. Because let's say I'm trying to go from, I don't know, I came here, hit my bookmark, hit this, and I waited it for it to load, and then I lower and I go across, let's say, tools. Okay, I was trying to read that. Why did you do that? And now I have to, oh, look, there's this here. This is taking up space, and all of this could have been thinner. You notice how hire an artist takes up literally a hunk of space that doesn't need to be there, and it's just a button. Here's sale. Again, hey, let's make sure that we organize this up and down instead of right to left and take up the least amount of space and do the least amount of attention whoring. Okay? Industry doesn't do anything. It's just a click button, and it goes to industry approved subpage, just like hire an artist should have. Software developer kit is also behaving itself. Sale isn't, because there's creator spotlight sale, quick start bundle, publisher of the week, and new release discounts, which, if you were not aware of it, were the ads that I got rid of that I'm going to show you in a minute, because they take up over 50% of the surface area. Anyway, software developer kit, AI. Oh, look, AI. Something literally everybody is screaming at the top of their lungs. Stop fucking even having it. We don't want to hear about it. You need to make your products and your websites have one characteristic about AI, that we can't find it. We have to contact you via email. If you all get to the point that you understand that we need to ask you for it instead of you pushing it, once you grow the fuck up as an industry, we'll respect you. But right now, you're everybody's bitch. Okay, now remember, SDKs and industry, these work. What about sell assets? Again, all of that could have been... Anyway, let's move on. Templates. Featured. And then packs, systems, and tutorials. You know that joke about this could have been an email? This could have been a one-liner. It would have been taking up, only that much space. And it wouldn't need to gray out the entire page that I was actually trying to get to. Just looking at the page and moving my mouse around, gesturing as to what I'm trying to do, brings up the fuck 'em, fuck 'em, fuck 'em. Every time you do this, it should audibly say, screw you, user. To hell with users. Fuck the user. Then we go, tools. Even worse, practically slides off the page. Or you could get rid of the stupid ad discount offer. Tools, again, same thing. Okay, audio, again, 2D, 3D. None of these have an excuse. And again, you have an ad up here. So I'm going to go up here. Got to do it. I can't help myself. Going to kill off this one ad here. Preview. Okay, that did one thing. Now, the thing is, I've learned if we only have one option and we hit preview and it works, we're good. As long as I didn't destroy anything. Oh my God. I have to use the keyboard to get to block element and hope that it, okay. Yeah, the asset store for Unity is aware of the fact that people like me are going to come along, find that stupid, obnoxious thing under AI, and you know that you have to keep us from blocking it by hiding it, because you know that we're going to go after that ad. And it made me click the button by accident. The whole point is to get you to accidentally click a button. Oh, we got one. These are sales leads. No, they're not. Because you know damn good and well we don't want to click that. We're trying to kill it with ublock origin, and you know it. Now I'm going to turn off ublock origin and show you this website in all its horror. Reload. So instead of it giving us something useful, we get an ad. Creator spotlight sale. No one fucking cares. And by the way, wait a minute. In here, where was it? Featured. Bestsellers. Blah, blah. It was one of those, wasn't it? I don't know. And now it makes it even harder to navigate. And you stick in another dumb thing. Publisher of the week. Wait a minute. Wasn't that one of them? This one here. Built with store assets. We know that. You know why I'm here? If you're not aware of it. Built with store assets. Where's Rust Legacy? Now, if you're not aware of this, I'm literally looking up all of the Unity assets that were used to build Rust Legacy. Because I want to see what parts aren't really owned or copyright controlled or under trademark by Facepunch. That's actually why I came here. I was trying to get something done. That was an hour ago. I've been doing this just to get rid of this garbage. Just trying to get it to where I can see things. Summer vibes. No one fucking cares, guys and gals. Are you a person working at Unity pulling this shit? Staff picks. Dear staff, we would appreciate having your list of staff picks if they weren't in the form of a very jarring, instead of 5x1 or whatever, it's a 4x1 and it's obvious you're making it an ad. If you riddle your website with useless garbage and come-on offers and the absolute kiss of death, marketing activities, would you like to sign up for a newsletter? A spam sign up? This is the shit that we load up uBlock Origin for. We're not doing this to hide ads. We're not doing this to cheat. We're not doing this to do anything that's going to affect your bottom line. I'm not kidding. Nobody's trying to steal money from you or hurt you or do anything negative to you when we tell you tacitly no. You need to take no for an answer. I left the verified solutions one up because it's not so absolutely outrageously acting like an ad. And I guarantee you, I swear on my mother's grave, I will go through every one of these things and find a way to get rid of that stupid ad on the right. Because why do you have that in there? I'm looking for tools and you put it 50% off of new releases. That's not relevant. That's an ad. Your company did this, and you deserve every bit of insult. And I hate the fact that, again, made with the game. You could let us look up a game by typing it into the search so we could find the assets that were used. You could have saved me an hour by not putting up these ads and making this user interface flash in front of my face to the point that I'm getting nauseous. And you obviously have the ability to tell us, hey, these are the assets that were used in Rust Legacy or any other game, so we know where to look them up. So we can do this by, if you're not aware of it, I would like to make a remake of Rust Legacy, and I want to use the same assets, but any assets that aren't available for me to be able to purchase legitimately with copyright and licensing, I have to make myself. And gee willikers, your website's great for it, and every time I try to look for things, it's great, until I actually, go over to hit the word bookmark, and bam, I get a flash. It's like anti-flashbanging. Your website needs to be completely ripped down and built again by somebody who hates distractions and this sort of horse shit. We're already on your website. I want to pay you money for the fucking assets. They're only $5 stinking to get about 80% of what I need. But you know what? I'm going to go to the original author's page, contact him via email, and pay him a lot less money because apparently he'll take less rather than let you get a dime. Your behavior making your website makes me want to find the original author and convince them to take the money under the table and get the assets legally that way. I'm not shitting you. After I find every single asset that's still on the Unity web store that was used to make Rust Legacy, I'm going to make an entire video about avoiding your website and going to the source of it so that the authors get the money directly so you don't get any money in the middle because of this shit. I hate you. Do you understand that? I'm saying I hate you to a bunch of people who honestly are a little bit like Steam making the world a better place because we have all the cool stuff. But you couldn't stop doing this bullshit. You couldn't stop doing things that make people legitimately have a reason to hate you. Stop doing this. And I'm not saying this just to the Unity web store authors and webmasters. I'm saying if you are doing anything on the internet and you do any of this low-class bargain basement bullshit to your visitors, you deserve no money, and we should all make an extreme concerted effort to find the original authors of whatever we're downloading and get it from them instead. Because the only solution to this is something you guys claim is cutting into your bottom line when you're just basically flashbanging us, pissing us off, and making us not want to give you a goddamn dime. All you had to do, not to make me angry with you, is not deliberately do things you knew would piss people off.